Ever since Gundam was created, it has become something like a cultural phenomenon. The Japanese giant robot franchise is one of the highest grossing media franchises in history, ranking over $20 billion in sales. It has developed a massive following, and it has an enormous fan base all over the world. If you've watched my previous videos, you already know all about Gundam's history, and what both fans and Gundam's creators have done to commemorate the media franchise. The Gundam universe is well loved, and Japan's fondness for Gundam can be seen throughout the entire nation. Apart from launching a Gundam-themed cafe, giant statues of Gundam suits depict the life-size versions of a real Gundam robot, collector's items, and novelty shops that celebrate everything Gundam, the media franchise releases collectible figures called Gunpla. Today we will discuss one of Gundam's newest releases, the PG-160th RX-782 Unleashed 2.0. What does the PG stand for? What can the Gunpla do? What makes this Gunpla so unique? And what are fans saying about this newest Gunpla? That's precisely what we're going to be talking about in today's video. So sit back and relax as we dive into the PG-160th RX-782 Unleashed 2.0. This is New Technology Today. So let's talk about what a Gunpla is first. A Gunpla is short for the Gundam Plastic Model. It's also known as Gunpura in Japanese. Gunplas are the plastic model kits fans can use to build their Gundam models or scaled-down versions of Gundam suits. These plastic model kits contain parts that can depict the giant robot suits, and they are well loved by fans of the media franchise. The plastic model kits were widely popular across Japan and other parts of Asia when released in the 1980s, just when Gundam started as a media franchise actually. However, thanks to advancements in technology that allowed the media franchise to be showcased in other parts of the globe, like North America and Europe, the giant robot franchise created and solidified its massive fan base worldwide. Fans of Gundam always excitedly await the launch of each new Gundam model as soon as its manufacturer announces its release. The Gundam plastic model kits are manufactured by the former video game company and Japanese toy maker and producer Bandai. These plastic model kits are produced in either Japan or China, with the latter having an exclusive license for manufacturing and marketing Gunpla around the world. Now, Gundam plastic models are ranked based on a grading scale. There are 5 Gunpla grades in the markets. Let's dive into each one. First off, we have Super Deformed or SD kits. These Gundam model kits are mobile suits with shortened parts and giant heads with big eyes, and they have the least features and the smallest size amongst all Gundam plastic models. They are considered cute versions of Gundam models, and it is suitable for beginner Gundam collectors as it is easy to assemble. It is also more cost-friendly than the larger-sized Gundam plastic model kits. Secondly, we have higher grade or HG models. These models were introduced in 1990, and they are popular amongst Gundam plastic model builders because they resemble their anime counterparts. Their joints are more movable so that they can be poses in a few ways. Many builders buy high-grade Gundam plastic model kits because they are easily customizable, and they are reasonably priced as well. High-grade kits also offer the most number of mobile suit models to choose from, instead of other types of Gundam plastic model kits. Next up, we have the Master Grade, or MG models. These first came to the market in 1995, and they are of a high standard. They take a longer time to build and are often more expensive than kits of a lower grade. A lot of MG Gundam plastic model kits allow the built models to move and bend. They also include miniature figures of each Gundam suit's pilots sitting or standing to add to the Gundam suit's full effect. While Gundam is undoubtedly famous for its Master Grade Gunpla models, several other media franchises use Master Grade to classify their models. Then we have the Real Grade, or the RG models. They're a higher grade than the high-grade models, and they are different from the HG kits as they have quite a few features that were previously only found in kits of a larger scale. These Gundam plastic model kits are nearly identical to the actual color, have a full inner frame, have more parts, and a more comprehensive range of decals. Models of these grades also look more detailed and realistic than Gundam models of other grades. Lastly, we have the Perfect Grade, or PG Gundam Plastic Model Kits. The first PG Gunpla kit was released in 1998, and it was an RX-78-2 Gundam model. These kits attempted to perfectly replicate the Gundam suit in the closest possible way, down to the last detail. Because of this, it can take years for a new Gunpla model to be released. To this day, only 18 Gundam plastic model kits of this grade have been released. These models often include features like intricate detailing, metal joints, and LED lights. Now, why is a grading necessary? Well, that's because Bandai Spirits teased the launch of a new perfect grade 1/60th RX-78-2 Gundam Unleashed 2.0 to commemorate Gunpla's 40th year in the business. Bandai Spirits showcased the perfect grade Gundam plastic model kit's design during their VR presentation event, and it was up for pre-order on the 7th of October 2020. This model isn't supposed to be a replica of the RX-78-2, but it is a modern imagining of a beloved classic. Some parts of the inner frame look as if they have been pre-assembled, but there is no word yet how much of the kit's parts will come pre-assembled. The kit is foreseen to have more excellent articulation, and it has 5 phases. 3 of these phases will be for the kit's inner frame, while the 4th will be for the inner frame, and the 5th will be for the kit's open hatch. The model will also be decked out with LED lights on particular parts of the model, such as the body and weaponry, and it is also projected to have different lighting modes. The kit is to be expected to come with the following weapons: a beam rifle, 2 beam sabers, 1 LED beam saber, and a shield. It will also come with Sayla and a Muro, among other parts the kit will feature. For now, the kits are scheduled to be shipped out in December of this year, and some collectors can get their plastic model kits by January 2021. What are your thoughts on this latest release? Would you line up to buy your own Gundam plastic model kit? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll be responding to all of you who comment within the first hour of me posting this video. If you enjoyed this video, you should check out my other video called iPhone 12, Release Date and Price, iPhone 12 Mini. If you're an avid user or follower of all things Apple, you probably already know that they're late in releasing their latest model for the iPhone. The first iPhone was released back in 2007, after the founder Steve Jobs announced it during that year's Macworld event. And since then, there have been 20 iPhone models available on the market. Over the past few years, tech giant Apple has been known to release its newest iPhone model around the 3rd week of September, but they are a little behind on their timeline for this year. Consumers had expected the latest iPhone would be announced during Apple's Time Flies event. Still, the tech giant let consumers catch a glimpse of other hardware types instead, namely the Apple Watch Series 6. However, word has come out about their newest iPhone product. What's the buzz all about? What is the new iPhone that Apple will be releasing? And how soon will they be able to do that? That's precisely what we're going to be tackling in iPhone 12 Release Date and Price, iPhone 12 Mini. So check it out and sit back and relax as we dive deep into Apple's latest iPhone model, the iPhone 12. Stay connected, stay up to date.